gave her safety. I never gave her stability, because safety and stability meant that she could relax and pause. And a woman who feels safe might realize that she doesn't need me. So I kept her off balance. I created chaos inside the entire relationship, created fights over nothing. One day sweet, the next day cruel, going back and forth. And so she stayed second guessing herself, stayed working, stayed focused, trying to work harder and fix herself, trying to figure out what version of me she'd get, never understanding, never knowing. And I controlled her by keeping her anxious. Because the last thing I needed and last thing I wanted for her to feel steady enough to actually walk away from me. The worst part inside of this is I knew exactly what I was doing because I chose it. Because a stable woman can't be manipulated. But an anxious one stays locked into a relationship much longer than what they want to be. Is the guy in your life doing this to you today?
I share this knowing full and well there are also men dealing with this dynamic. There are people in this world who intentionally create chaos. They intentionally desire control and power and leverage manipulation because they never learned how to communicate their emotions. They never learned how to process their emotions. And that is not your fault. It is also not your responsibility to teach them. That is why it's so important, people here, to treat people how you want to be treated, to lead by example. You got to lead by example. And sometimes walking away from chaos is the only way you can lead by example and maintain control of your own nervous system, because that is not your responsibility. They need to work on that for themselves.